Hey guys, and welcome to the first official new video with HSC Maths Tutoring with Nathan. And as I said in the last video, I am covering pretty much every syllabus point in the new HSC. So by this time next year, I will basically have covered every point in 11 and 12 for 2, 3, and 4 unit, hopefully. So because this is now the end of prelims for the new syllabus, I thought I'd cover this year 11 advanced topic, finding the equation of tangents. Okay, so I find a lot of students struggle with this. So today this will be very helpful for a lot of people. This is advanced level maths, so this is just advanced level. But I find even extension students forget this. So let's go over the process. So what a lot of people forget is when you're asked to find the equation of a tangent. So tangent will look like this: y equals mx plus b. So in order to find any equation of a tangent, we need a gradient and a random point to find b. We can use the point gradient formula for that. So the thing is, how do you find a gradient only given a point? Well, we can't use basic gradient formula, rise over run. We have to go to a more advanced topic of calculus. So the key to remember is y dash is your gradient function. So that means step 1 is find y dash. So most people, not everyone will have covered this, but our function here is y equals e to the power of x squared. So not everyone, but most of you, or a lot of you, will have learned how to differentiate an exponential function. All right. In the new Cambridge book, this is in chapter 11 in the 3-unit book. So that's the book I am. In the 2-unit book, I think it's chapter 9. So the rule for differentiating e's is very simple. I'm not going over that today, but basically it's just the derivative of the power. So derivative of x squared is 2x, that goes at the front. And then this stays the same, the e part stays exactly the same. That's it. So this here is what we call the gradient function. Whenever I plug values of x in here, it gives me the gradient of the tangent at that point. So then you sub x into y dash to find the gradient of the tangent. So here the gradient of the tangent, we set at the point x equals 1, so I'll just sub 1 in. So it'll be 2e, that's it, 2e, because that's 2 times 1, e to the 1 squared is just 1, so that's just e, so that's the gradient of a tangent. So then we'll go up here 3. So we need the point, because we have the x value here, but we don't have the y value. So what I'll do is we'll sub x into y to find the y value. So if we sub that in here, it's just y equals e, right? Because I put in 1 here, I'll just write here to show you it's 1 squared. So that's just e to the 1, which is just e. So now all we do is use, that's a terrible e, gradient point formula. So I hope you guys can forgive me for my terrible writing, but I hope it's big enough so that you can actually see the maths. So gradient point formula, y minus y1 equals m brackets x minus x1. So this will give us the equation of the tangent. So now y1 was e, that's this one here. The gradient is 2e, so that's what we found right down at the bottom here. And then x1 is 1 from the question, right there. So now we just expand the brackets, so y minus e equals 2ex minus 2e, and I'll just take this e over here by adding it. So I'll add e, so that makes y is 2ex. Now this is like them, that's negative 2e. By add e, that becomes negative e. That is my tangent equation. So that's the first bit. So that's the process. That's how simple it is to find tangents. Finding tangents to curves is a very simple process. The hardest bit is, do you know how to differentiate? If you know how to differentiate tangents, it's very easy. You just got to remember this one here. Y dash is your gradient function. That's what everyone forgets. Okay, so the last bit we need is find the x and y intercepts. Oops. So for x-intercept, that's when y equals 0. If I plug that in, that's 2ex minus e. I'll add the e over, so e equals 2ex. I'll divide the 2e over, so e over 2e. The e's cross out, and we get 1 on x. That's the x-intercept. I'm going to come over here now, just use this nice space. I'm just going to cram it in here. So the y-intercept, that's when x is 0. Sorry, my voice sounded really terrible then. So we sub 0 in. That's gone. So the y-intercept is negative e. And that concludes this question and this syllabus point, how to find the tangent of any curve. So that was today's syllabus I wanted to cover, and just a little bit of extra finding x and y intercept for those. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to comment below, and also comment below what syllabus point you'd like me to cover next. Otherwise, I'll pick one from the Cambridge book. That is definitely the best textbook. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, and if you find this stuff useful, make sure to share it with your friends. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.